guys! So today I am filming my 100th video. I'm kind of dying here. I started booktubing in June of last year, which is almost a year ago. It's April now, and we have May and June, so in 2 months. It's been 10 months! Holy crap! I didn't realize it was that long, but I have been booktubing for 10 months, and in those 10 months, I have accumulated 100 videos. I actually have more than 100 videos because I have a few pre-recorded ones on my computer, and there was a couple that I lost, but this is my 100th video, and this one I've had actually pre-recorded for a while, and I haven't edited it yet because I didn't have an intro, I didn't have an outro, and I was too lazy to film those. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This is a tutorial video on how to make sticky note heart origami bookmarks. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of catchy title for that. Basically, I learned how to make these things, and then I became obsessed with making them. And in the video, you will see how many I have made. It's ridiculous, okay? Originally, I had no idea what I was gonna put up, but then I was like, you know, this one's different from what my normal videos are. And originally I had thought to do a video like Tom did for his sister Carrie. I'll link the video right here where he danced to the song Celebration. But I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick to this because it's a little lower key. And if you guys really want to see somebody dancing to that song, just go watch Tom because it is hilarious. I am just really excited that I've hit 100 videos. It's kind of crazy. In 2 months, I'll be making a 1 year on booktube video, and I will probably be doing a Q&A for that if you guys want. So, actually, I'm going to ask you to leave comments down below for a Q&A, and leave them on my other videos too, because I always look through my videos on YouTube and I see what comments are there. If there's any questions that I can answer in a Q&A, I will. So if you get the chance, leave a question down below, or leave one on my Twitter, leave one on my Instagram. I'm going to end up making another picture like I did for my 1,000 subscriber Q&A. And I am just really, really excited that I'm hitting all of these milestones. I also today hit 1,400 plus subscribers today, which is insane because that means I am less than 100 people away from 1,500 subscribers. And that just blows my mind. And I know that at 1,500 subscribers, I will be doing an international giveaway. So when I hit 1,500 subscribers, watch out on my channel because there will be a giveaway coming. So today is kind of like a big milestone day. It's my 100th video, it's me hitting 1,400 subscribers, and 10 months on booktube. It's kind of crazy. So yes, I am done my rambling. I'm just really excited that this is my 100th video, and I can't wait to make more. And I hope you guys like the tutorial because after I learned how to make them, I was flying through them like that. And I have made so many of these. I'm like accumulating a collection. It's getting out of hand. I need to be banned from sticky notes because once you learn how to make these, they're so easy. You're just gonna keep popping them out like that. They're kind of addicting to make, so forewarning. So yeah, with that, let's go over to voiceover Danny for the very first time. Let's hope all goes well with that.
Hey guys, voiceover Danny here, and all you're going to need for this tutorial is one sticky note. That's it, just peel one off. When we're making the bookmark, make sure you know where the sticky part of the post-it note is, because when we start, we want it to be at the very top. If it's not at the very top, the bookmark won't turn out as well, and won't have the sticky part to make the bookmark stay in place. I've put sticky part at the top of the post-it note so you know where the sticky part is while I'm making the bookmark. The first thing you want to do is bring the bottom of the post-it note up to the sticky part, and you want to cover it like a hot dog style fold that we used to do in kindergarten. You want to try and make your folds as neat and straight as they can be. Of course, the first time is going to be a little bit trickier, but you'll get the hang of it eventually. Now, instead of doing a hot dog fold, you're going to do a hamburger fold and align the right side with the left side. I find that the more I did these bookmarks, the better I got at making the line straight, and even to this day, I'm still not perfect at them. Now we want to unfold the paper, making sure not to rip them because every time I tried to undo them, I'd always rip them. Now we're going to bring the very bottom of the sticky note to the middle of the sticky note, folding basically in half of a half, if that makes sense. This is the part where it gets tricky, but you're going to flip it over and you're going to bring the right hand corner to the middle crease, and you're basically going to make the shape of a triangle like I'm doing. You're also going to do that to the other side once you're finished with the right side, and you're not going to unfold these triangles like we did with the last folds. They're going to stay like this because they're going to form the very bottom shape of our heart when the bookmark is finished. At this point, I was kind of rambling on about how it kind of looks like a paper airplane, but the next step is to flip it over so that the sticky side is facing you, and you're going to take the very bottom tip and you're going to bring it all the way to the top edge of the sticky note, and that's basically where the first part of our heart is formed, because that triangle there is what the bottom of our heart looks like when you flip the note upside down. So now we're going to flip it over again and we're going to form the very top part of our hearts. So we're going to take these little flaps here and we're going to open them up, and when they're open fully, you're able to push them down and they make a triangle. And that's going to be the first part of making the peaks. So we're kind of left with a shape that looks almost like another paper airplane, and we're going to take the other little side of our paper airplane looking things and we're going to fold it up to make another triangle. Those triangles are what are going to be the peaks when you turn the bookmark back over and you flip it upside right, so that when you look at it, it's actually going to take on the shape of a heart. So this is what we look like when we're upside right. We're now going to fold back these sides because they are supposed to be at the back of the bookmark. And you can see that when these sides are folded back, you can still see the line of the sticky part of the sticky note. And when you're going to put the bookmark in your book, the sticky part that you can see here is going to actually stick to the pages, and that's going to help the bookmark stay in place. So now we're going to do the last few steps by flipping over the bookmark, and you can see that on the flaps we still have some sticky areas that are open, and we need to make a triangle in this spot so that these sticky parts are covered. You're taking the bottom corner and folding it up to the side like the video just showed you, and you're going to do that to both sides. That way when you're using the bookmark, it doesn't stick to the opposite pages and rip your book, because we don't want that to happen. So from here you have a few options. You can either tape down these flaps so that they don't move, or you can do a different version that doesn't involve tape. And what you're going to do is, you see the line right there that I'm pointing to. You're going to fold the flap backwards to line up with that line, as close as you can get it. If it's not perfect, that's okay, because you're going to be flipping on that fold the other way like I just did. This is probably the hardest part of the tutorial, but you're basically going to lift up the flap that holds the peak and you're going to tuck the part that you just folded underneath that. So you don't need to use tape or anything, but you kind of have to get used to doing the whole tucking and flipping and folding. I found that the easiest way to learn it is by re-watching a video that shows you how to do it over and over and over, not really listening to a verbal description of it because it's not as easy to explain. But once you get it done, you can tape the flaps down again if you don't think they're secure enough, and you can always refold them and position them like I just did. We're basically done, but if you flip it back over and you're not too fond of how the peaks have the more of a triangle shape, you can always fold them down like I'm doing right now to make it into a more heart shape. Sometimes they don't look as good when you fold them down if you fold them down too far. It just takes a little bit of practice, but now that our heart is done, you can see that the sticky note side is still there so that you can stick it to the page of the book that you're using. Now I am using Ferris as my example of a book, because that was what I was reading when I actually made this video, but now you're just going to use the bookmark as you would when you were using like a magnetic bookmark. You're going to put the sticky side on whatever page and use the heart side on the side that you're trying to bookmark. And these are what they look like when they're all done.
I hope you guys like this tutorial. So if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below, and when I hit 1,500 subscribers, I will answer them. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If I learn any other tutorials for bookmarks, like corner bookmarks, I have plenty of those. If you guys want like a tutorial on those, or like any sort of tutorial bookmark wise, guys, or at one point I was gonna do a DIY pillow tutorial, so if you guys want any of that, just let me know. Like the video, just do something to let me know that you guys do want to see those kinds of videos, because I am all for making them. So that is it for this video, you guys. I will see you in my next one.